Hello, everyone. Welcome back to From Zero to SaaS, where we are building an open source payment link platform with Next.js and Stripe Connect. Today, I'm very excited to have my good friend Nick on the stream. Thanks so much, Nick, for joining the show.
Hi, I am very excited to be here. I love the little logo, the shopping cart logo in the cell phone thing that you had going. I didn't know you were going to do that. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, the logo. I think our friend Chris, right?
Yes,
made the logo. Yeah, it's very it's very cute.
It's exciting. It's cute. It's exciting. It's like, woo, shopping cart.
Yeah, he also helped me with kind of the whole artwork for the streaming series, so I'm very grateful. Yeah, grateful actually. So maybe let me share my screen. Yeah, so from Zero to SaaS, we do have this project tracker here. We're kind of tracking along. We got a couple folks on the stream. Say hello if you're on the stream. Say where you're tuning in from. I'm still trying to figure out kind of what is the right time to stream. We'll get there. But yeah, so we're building currently our MVP. The idea with the MVP is that we kind of want to have a limited scope. I have this URL payment.online, and then using the Stripe account ID and the product ID, we want to assemble a payment link where someone who has a Stripe account can easily get up and running and sell their products. And for the MVP, we want to build this without a database, without any login authentication, and just really relying on the Stripe dashboard as kind of the admin interface. And we actually have a good amount of stuff already done. I have an upcoming episode where the creator of Chakra UI is going to join me to make things look nice and kind of walk me through Chakra UI. That's something I'm very excited about. But let me quickly spin up the project, and then we can have a look. So here, this is running on localhost now, but that's kind of the format. So our URL, then our merchant ID, our product ID. We also have the scenario where a merchant can connect themselves with their with Stripe. So this is using the new Stripe account link API with the new onboarding, where you can really customize the look and feel of it. And then when you have this one, new, what is my account ID? So I have already one person connected here, which is my test account. And so if they are successfully connected, you then show, okay, you're successfully connected, and then you can get a list of your product. So today we want to actually focus on this page, which I call the merchant landing page. And we can have quickly a look. This is the one here, the merchant landing page. And what we're doing is we're using it's called incremental static regeneration, because what we do is kind of for every merchant page, we ping 2 API endpoints to get their account details, and that's the part here. So we can actually get like their icon and their color scheme that the merchant has set, so we can hopefully customize sort of the look and feel to make that kind of look a little bit like a custom merchant page. So we have that information here. And then when we're using Stripe Connect, we also need the account ID. And then in a second step, we're getting a list of all the products, where we're just currently just rendering the list items down here of all the products. And because that's, a bunch of API requests for a page load, we're using what is called incremental static regeneration, where we actually say to statically build this page. So Next.js, the first time someone visits this page, Next.js statically builds the page. and then we can specify to regenerate the page, and here saying kind of within 60 seconds. So, if 1 million people, if we kind of have, oh, Chris is on the stream, hey. So if 1 million people hit our merchant's website, so, say we onboard some Instagram influencer, and they do like a, what do you call it? Like a flash sale?
Like affiliate marketing, like, yeah.
Or they tweet it out, on their Twitter or Instagram. Within 60 seconds, even if 1 million people hit the page, only one API request, or in this case, 2 API requests are made to Stripe, even though 1 million people hit our page. And so that's something really powerful that you can do with Next.js. And so you can specifically for kind of static sites, so you don't need to build your whole page. Oh, we have multiple Chris's on the stream. That's awesome.
A lot of Chris's here. A lot of Chris action.
Yeah, and so that's really what I like about Next, is that it gives you kind of the sort of these get static paths and the static props and kind of the revalidate. So you can sort of really optimize the amount of requests that you make. And in our case, since we're in the MVP, we're basically just hitting up the Stripe API. We kind of want to make sure we don't do that for every page load.
Also, cool. Hi, Emmett.
Hey.
That's King Dog Dad.
That's brilliant. Yeah, so actually, I don't have this here, so we probably should create a new epic. So on the merchant shopping cart, that's what we want to do today, shopping cart on merchant page.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we can quickly scope out what we want to do. Oh, no, Notion is great, but
it's great, but
problem statement. Problem is I can't delete. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, I might have to kill this and create again. Okay, shopping cart on merchant page. This. So now I just want empty. Okay, very good. And so the merchant landing page, as I mentioned, is this here. And this is the scenario where we actually have multiple products. So I think for now, like if you're happy Quacker, if you're on a specific product page, we just want to offer you to buy this one single product. And sort of the idea is if you're, Instagram influencer and you just have one product that you want to sell and want to convert quickly, you just put that specific link here into your Instagram bio, and then someone can just go off and buy this one product. But then also we want to allow to say, okay, see all products for this merchant. And then if they have multiple products, we want to offer a shopping cart. And so that is where you come in, Nick. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about your shopping cart and the history, how it unfolded.
Sure. The history is kind of weird, right? So it started with me. Everything starts with the game Tekken, right? So I released this Tekken app. I had 30,000 users, and I was like, it's time for me to shake them down. I need to get money out of these people like ASAP, right? And so I figured I'd start with like a swag store or something. And as a developer, I sort of have this thing where it hurts my pride to use some kind of third-party software, even though that would make my life like so much easier. And so I said, I'm gonna roll my own e-commerce experience. And I realized that was a terrible idea. And I also realized that there really is not a lot of stuff for rolling your own e-commerce solutions, right? Like the e-commerce and product launching tech stack is like elusive. And so I did a whole bunch of stuff I'm going to skip over, but I basically started this hooks library. And then I was like, wow, this is too much work, but I like finishing the things I start. So I just kind of saw it through. And of course, I got lots of help from you and Chris Trag, who's in the chat. Actually, like there's a lot of people in this chat. Chris Biscardi, like everyone was so helpful with me building this library. I never built a library
Awesome.
before. And so the whole idea is to basically take care of all shopping cart state and logic, all of the basic needs, and it's all like integrated into Stripe. And so it's supposed to save a lot of time, save a lot of effort. I did all the suffering, so you don't have to.
Yeah, which is actually great. Like I've been using it a lot. There is
Yeah.
actually this Next.js. Where is it? Next.js Stripe.
Yeah, and
Um,
I built it with the Jamstack in mind as well. So it's specifically like it works everywhere. Like you can use it on Create React app and stuff. But I wanted to make sure that was a big part of using it as well.
yeah. So here's a little demo. Let me post that in the chat, and so you can see here that we have kind of our products, and then we can add them to the card. And as we add them to the card, you can see it is persisted here. And even if I reload the page, it is basically hydrated from, I think, local storage
Yep.
on the website. So that is exactly what we want. So maybe let's just go ahead, go along the docs. The docs are great as well. It's MDX, right?
Yes, MDX. The docs actually were it was so fun to work on the docs. Especially thanks to MDX. Uh, Somebody in the Party Corgi Discord suggested I use MDX for the docs to make things interactive. And so through the docs, you are able to actually use the library like directly. Like if you go to
Yeah.
add item, you can see
Where
um,
was it? Yeah, here.
you can add to cart. You can see there's another button to add 10 to cart, and you can see
Yeah,
cart details.
clear cards. That is so cool. Yeah, to be
Yeah.
able to actually run the functionality that you're documenting in your docs
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
really
I'm
nice.
very happy. You should be able to. Something's actually wrong with the docs right now because you should be able to check out from the docs. But I'm gonna figure that out later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. But so, kind of the general idea is we have a card provider, and we here pass the Stripe promise, which resolves with the Stripe library. Success URL and cancel URL is only needed if we operate in client-side mode. Actually, this example is missing the checkout mode, I think, right?
It is actually. Yeah, we gotta update that.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
good point.
I think. Well, so actually, the mode is right there. Which example is this? Because there's two modes, right?
Yeah.
There's the checkout session and then there's client only. And I think I'm not sure if it maybe defaults to client only or
No, I think it is required. If I
okay.
checked, we can see that in a second because
Yep.
TypeScript is gonna complain to us.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, actually, let me do the following. So I want to put this into a cart component, and then we just say export default function, and we call that cart. And then we probably need the children, and okay, let's start with that. And so we import the card provider, and the card provider is kind of what wraps the hooks and all of that.
Yeah, it allows it allows you to wrap around the entire app so that you can have access to the rest of the hooks. The hook API.
So
So
any children in here then have basically access to the hook. Yeah.
Yeah, and so and then there's like the cart API itself, and then there's like the util functions you also get access to, like
Yeah.
format currency,
Oh,
uh,
yeah, exactly.
yeah, stuff like that.
Okay, cool. So I'm just going to copy this part here real quick. I'm going to call that the, just say children like that. No, that's not. How did that work again? Is it like this?
That
I might have to take a peek into what I did when it worked. Oh, okay, interesting.
yeah, you did the what's it called? The fragment.
Yeah, fragment. Oh, yeah, because the card provider is actually, and that's maybe something that we could, because the card provider only allows one child element or
Yeah.
child component, and I think that might be a TypeScript problem. And then, so I have a helper function here.
Yeah, I'm curious about this part because you're doing this. You're supposed to have a cart for every merchant, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So this is going to be a little bit of a challenge here. I'm kind of thinking this to approach this like what is Deliveroo, or I guess Postmates in the States, where when you have a cart with a certain restaurant, and then you try to add an item from a different restaurant, it warns you that you're starting a new cart. Maybe this is just
Mm.
over here, but
No, no, that's a thing. I think I know of this experience with Drizzly. As if I
okay,
don't talk about drinking enough. With Drizzly, like if you start adding a cart products from another store, it warns you. They're different carts.
right.
So I'm interested in seeing how you would go about this because right now the only way I've experienced this is like you have that one Stripe promise, and it's for the whole app, and it's for this one you know what I'm saying. So it'll be
Mm.
interesting seeing how like should we be having a Stripe promise for every cart that's particular to the merchants? Like
Yeah,
what?
so that's actually what I'm doing here. So I have this helper, which
Mm,
basically to the getStripe function, you can optionally pass in a merchant string,
mm-hmm.
and it basically checks if it is the same as the current merchant, it uses the existing Stripe promise. But if it differs, it then reinitializes Stripe.js with the new merchant ID.
Got you. Okay.
But something that might be interesting for the use shopping cart is to have like a shopping cart prefix, to basically be able to have multiple shopping carts. So as
Ooh,
you switch to a different merchant, just to create a new shopping cart with like the account ID prefix, so to speak.
I like that. I'm writing this down.
Yeah, so maybe that could be nice, because for now, what I was thinking is, if the merchant ID differs, we just clear the cart. We have a warning, and if they say okay, we clear the cart and basically start with a new merchant. That was kind of my thinking for now, but I think it would be nice to have like a cart prefix to track multiple shopping carts.
At You're so smart, Thor.
Oh, I have my moments, but I thought about this beforehand, so this is not on the spot.
Yeah, you literally just think about Stripe all the time, and these.
Yeah, fairly often. Yeah, to be fair. So maybe let's actually do the following, because we'll need the merchant ID as well, and so maybe we can. What is the type? React Node. Just to make sure we're kind of typing our components a little bit. So this is React Node, and then we have a merchant, which is just a string. And I have too many colons. And yeah, we need to, how do we do this? Just import from React, I guess. Copy and pasting. That is the name of the game. And then here we just say get Stripe, and I think we can auto import. Yes, it worked. So it auto imported from the utils. And then we can pass in the merchant string.
So is that sort of like if like whoever is authenticated, or not who's authenticated, but like the username of the merchant?
Yeah, so we will get that from the API route.
Okay.
Because when we're on the page, we will have the account ID in the route.
Oh.
And that's basically just what we pass in. Now, it's definitely not ideal because for like SEO, right? You actually want this to say Thor sticker store or what have you. But this is kind of not an MVP feature. So beyond MVP, I definitely want to do this where you can have a named merchant. But then what you need to implement as well is like a disallow list of merchant names, right? Because you don't just want folks to like sign up, Stripe and Google and YouTube and kind of all these sort of trademarked names. So I will have to find like a list of company trademarks and add like a disallow list. So to make sure, so that's going to be an interesting problem to think through.
Yeah.
Now let me see. I think something's still wrong, or no. Okay, I did the following. Last night I was contributing to an open source project, and so I changed the formatting preferences because it would like change the whole file, and I was like, damn you, Prettier.
Yeah,
it's prettier, but
yeah, prettier is just only fun when you're the only person on a project.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can actually write prettier like rules in the package JSON, right? But yeah, not everyone does that. So
right.
And then I guess the currency we actually want to pass in as well, I'd say. But let's just default it to USD for now.
So, isn't there a place? I'm asking about my own library, but their currency should be able to take an array, right?
Oh, really?
Oh, no, that's allowed countries.
Oh, yeah.
So I suppose it would make sense if. Well, no, it wouldn't make sense. There should be like a default country. I mean, for currency, default country for currency, and then the allowed countries array.
Yeah. So what I'm hoping to do eventually is to like detect, kind of set the default based on the customer's like location, so to speak. Or like browser, like browser locale or something. I do want, let's see if I can import Stripe from Stripe. I just want the types. And then I think I can actually say Stripe dot. We have, oh no, it's like Stripe dot checkout dot session create params dot currency. No. Is it locale mode shipping? Wait, does the checkout session not take a currency?
Because that would make sense, because then you set it in.
Do the types actually can.
It needs currency still. It should need it for format currency string.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering, like the checkout session as well. Doesn't it need a currency? Accept a payment. Let's have a look. redirect. Oh, it's in the line items. Yeah, okay. Dot line item dot. Oh wow. No, is it price data?
That is a very deep object.
Price data dot currency. That should be it, right? Doesn't exist. Okay. Right. Let's have a look. Sorry, we're going down a bit of a. Wait, it has currency. Am I going crazy now?
Price data, currency.
Line item, price data, currency, right? Okay, wait. So I think I can actually just do this. Or this. Okay, maybe no. Wait, where's the price data coming from? Oh, maybe is my API version? Okay, I mean, this might be a bit of a rabbit hole now, but line item? Oh, line item has a currency. Okay, I mean, this might go back to the whole, price. Anyway, let's just make this a string. Screw you.
Call it a day.
That's unfortunate. Okay. I mean, this might be the whole confusion with like SKU and price and all of that fun stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about SKU right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so we have. We'll get there when we'll get there.
Okay, that's fair.
So we now have a cart component that we can wrap our merchant into. So let's actually do that. So we have a merchant page. So this is our merchant landing page. And then we want to import cart from our components. How deep do we have to go? There we are, cart. And so now to do, I think we just make the root the cart, right?
We could, yeah.
And now that's a nice thing because we typed our thing. We can see that we're missing some things. So we're missing. No, the children we have, right? Or am I? We do need the currency. Oh no, we don't need the currency is optional, isn't it?
There's a default value for it, yeah?
Yeah. But I think I might need to tell. Okay, where do I get my? I think I can get my No, am I not passing in? Jesus. Okay, account, right? Account.id is my merchant. And then it still complains because currency is missing. Yeah, so what we can do is we can just make the currency optional. Okay, that's apparently not how we make it optional. Oh, yeah, wait. In the types, we make it optional. Okay, there we are. Okay, and so now we're good. We have a default currency of USD. And maybe we just add a little to do currency selector. Sounds good. Okay, but so let's just see if it still renders.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
That's good. So what is next?
So I think from there, it's not so much like the cart itself, but setting up the products so that you can interact with the cart. So
Yeah. So so we have our product, and then the way it works is add item from use shopping cart, and then I just quickly need to double check how that worked. We just pass in the whole product JSON, right?
yes,
Nice.
or yeah, the object specifically that for for the product itself. Because when you
Yeah.
say product JSON, I'm thinking about the whole array of all the products.
No, it's this one, right?
Yeah, just that.
Just that. Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing that it absolutely needs is like the price and I think SKU.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because that's a unique identifier, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it's and just FYI for the stream, it's compatible with the price API as well.
Yeah. That
Thanks
is
to
great.
you, Thor.
Well, yeah, to a certain extent it is. I think the shape still, so we need to kind of transform our JSON shape to be SKU. So, but we can do that. Like if I remember this correctly, we can quickly take a peek. At was it just here?
Yep.
Yeah. And I think I do like
Yeah, you're just mapping. You map through the.
yeah, I'm just checking where do the products come from. Oh, from my JSON. Okay.
So this time you're getting it from an API.
Yes, exactly. And so the shape of this product is actually. Why does it say any? I think we want. Oh, it should say Stripe product, right? Wait, where? So products. Oh yeah, this is of type product, but here it becomes any. That's very strange. If products is an array of products, then in the map, it shouldn't be of type any, should it? Very strange. Now it is a Stripe product.
Mm-hmm.
But so what we want is just to add the add item. And then the shape we need is okay. So maybe we just add. How do we want to do this? Do we? We probably now need to make this not a list, but just do we just make it diffs? I think it makes sense because later, so I'm gonna style it with chakra.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be components in the end anyway. So let's just make that a bunch of ifs for now, and then we have the product name as a link, and then maybe we just add a button.
Yep.
And just add to cart. And then when the button is clicked, we run
Add. Oh yeah, you gotta do the type stuff. I still don't know TypeScript.
Yeah, I mean, no, what I'm specifically doing here is I'm kind of doing the transformation within, like, so I'm basically creating a new a new anonymous function, arrow function, and I'm just calling add item.
Yep.
And so now I first need to, of course, import add item, because
Yes.
otherwise it won't work. Where do we have it?
I'm curious if you can get it to. Oh yeah, never mind. No, you got to get it from you shopping cart. Yeah, just.
Oh, but I
Did you?
card. So I probably need to pull this out into. Probably should pull this out into a component.
We can get it working first. No.
But how would I use the hook?
Oh, I see.
Right?
Yeah.
Because the hook is only available within the card, so I think I need, right?
Well. Yeah.
I'm just gonna create a new component called product list. And then I should remember I had a, there's like a React snippet templating. Because I always write. I mean, it's not too much boilerplate thanks to function components.
Mm-hmm.
But need to remember what was. I used to have like this extension that just had a bunch of React snippets, which was pretty nice. Okay, so only this. This is our product list. So list. Oh, does it already do the import or no?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about how cart provider assumes that you're going to wrap it around the whole entire web app.
I think that's fine. It's just so let me see. We actually need what do we need? We need account, product. So product, products.
Yeah, it should be products.
And then we also need a bunch of imports. We need this. We need this. Don't need the router. We need the link. Actually, this now is just one down like this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Account products. I mean, I probably should type it there also, but we can do that later. And so now I have.
Well,
no,
you're
where was
still
the shopping cart?
You're still going to run into that problem, no?
Let's see. I'm just gonna. So we need products equals. I think it's just products. And then what did I say? Account. Oh yeah, we need to return stuff.
Yeah, so it's still the same exact. Hold on, I'm looking up. I'm hitting the React docs.
That should be it. Right. Oh yeah. Okay. So and now, no, that should be fine now. So this is not complaining anymore. That is good. And then we actually don't need the cart component. We need the cart from use shopping cart. That's what we need. Okay. Well, and we need to use shopping cart.
Oh,
Fair enough.
forgot that step.
Oh wait, no. Okay, sorry. I need to
Yeah,
remember. So I need this because this is the hook. So I need the use shopping cart from shopping cart, and then I can use the hook within.
Yes.
Okay. My hook story straight. And now I can do add item. And add item actually tells me what it wants, which is really, really nice. And the product needs, like, this is what I love about TypeScript, right? Because like use shopping cart has the type definitions. We now get like, oh, what do we need to pass in into our product? So we need the currency, which
Didn't we are we passing that from?
but I think it's still required. It looks like it. I'm just gonna set it to USD for now, and then later gonna figure all of that out.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's something under the hood where it defaults to whatever you pass to the provider.
Okay, so maybe it's just the type definitions.
Yeah, I think it's just the type definitions. If I understand correctly, maybe we didn't do enough to make sure things that were supposed to require
Optional.
Yeah. But I think it's really the type definitions. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, we don't actually have the price here because we're just getting the product. Okay, let me.
Oh yeah, this is where things get really weird.
Yeah. I just paused that again.
Currency.
Yeah, okay, I think I need to. Okay, that works. So the problem is here that I'm actually not loading the price details. I'm only loading the product details here.
Right.
And so, okay.
So you could well, what I did was expand. Oh no, but you had to hit price first, not product.
Yeah, so I think I might refactor that to actually just list all the prices and then group them by. I think that's the most efficient way.
Okay.
Because otherwise you would have to first make a GET request for all the products.
Yep.
And then you'd have to loop through all the products and make another request for each product to get the prices.
So I might have some code that could possibly be useful for copying and pasting purposes.
Okay.
So let me send you the link.
Sounds good.
It gets weird because it starts using like GraphQL and stuff because of Gatsby, but
yeah, I think I have an idea. What I'm just going to do is just continue with this with the dummy data for now, and then we're going to refactor it later.
I'm gonna drop it in the private chat real quick.
Okay, cool. You can also, if it's public, you can drop it in the public if it's interesting.
I can't actually. I can't. Maybe I have to
Oh
log in.
no. Yeah, I think this is with StreamYard. That's a thing with StreamYard where yeah, you can't. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just drop it in the private chat and then just take a quick look at it and let me know what you think if you can use it.
Yeah, let me see.
So what it's doing is it's fetching price list, expanding on the product, and then it's for every item inside
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for every item, it's wait, what's it?
Creating a node, is it?
Yeah,
Or-
it's creating a node, but this is where it gets into Gatsby land. But from here, without the create node part, I believe it's possible to add. Yeah, okay. This is
Okay.
actually like half of a Gatsby thing, so it might be hard.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as copying and pasting, but the idea was to fetch the prices first, get all the prices, and then do exactly what you said, which was to associate
Group.
group them into the products.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. But for now, let's actually do the like just show our cards.
Yep.
And so I think I have a card summary component. And I might just reuse that, right? I mean, that looks pretty reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
So, new file, card summary. Just copy all of that and then see what happens. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need that for now. That just tells you that you can use the. Also, don't need that. Shopping cart. So I have. Why did I have this again? I think there was some issue with Next.js and the rehydrating of the local storage. Do you remember that? Where it,
Yeah.
where it like,
Isn't that issue still open?
yeah, I think it's still open. I need to check what the state of that. So if we go to GitHub, let me check.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Cart count. It's specifically for cart count.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't get fixed. That was the last update. Was that you said, "Hey, it looks like this got fixed," and then you came back and were like, "Nah, it didn't get fixed."
Yeah. It's related to the React storage hooks.
Yeah,
There's a whole conversation on this. I think Chris. Yeah, shout out to Chris. Actually, great.
yeah.
Great guy, has done a lot of work on the library as well. Yeah, so maybe I need to follow up on this and see. Okay, but let's for now. Yeah, I had a. We can probably just call it fetch.
Yeah, I don't. I'm still like confused on whether it got fixed or not.
Yeah, no, I don't think it got fixed just yet. So here we need to create our checkout session. We'll do that in a bit. And then one thing we also need is, again, we need the merchant. Because in order for us to create the checkout session, we need to create it in the context of the connected account. And then, but for now, I just want to render stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, too much deleting. Okay, so we don't have any errors. Okay, that looks fine. So yeah, I remember that was kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Suppressed hydration warning. Because the problem is what happens with Next.js and in general kind of server-side rendered things, when it renders the page on the server, local storage isn't available. So what we do is we pipe in kind of a dummy storage, which doesn't have any items in the cart, right? But then when we rehydrate it on the client side, we have the local storage, which now has items in the cart, meaning that when we hydrate the page on the client, the cart count is different than it was when it was rendered on the server. And that's where Next.js then says, hey, ooh, something's wonky here, because when we hydrate things, it's in a different state.
I followed that rabbit hole a little bit, and it looks like someone put a PR in July, and it just hasn't been merged. But
a PR on shopping cart?
No, for React storage hooks.
But wasn't that my PR?
No, this is a different one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's really the goal of this one is to add the async storage so that it would be compatible with React Native. But that would also happen to fix our issue as well.
Okay. This one? Yeah, async storage support. Okay.
Yeah, he said he was going to merge it over the weekend, and he didn't. So maybe I'll give him a nudge tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Or maybe you can. You've actually been leading the
discussion. In touch. Yeah, I should do that. Yes. I mean, that's the beauty of open source. A lot of people doing a lot of things on the side.
Yeah.
Okay. But let's just get our cart summary now on the page. So product list, we have this. So here, let's just put it after. Okay, cart summary.
Cart summary, is that that's what's is going to show what's in cart details?
Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
I like that name.
Yeah. It seems quite fitting.
Yep.
And so the cart summary needs a merchant. So again, we can just. I need to refactor. I sometimes call it merchant. I sometimes call it account. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what happens. All right. So that's nice. I mean, it doesn't look nice, but
we'll save that for Chakra.
Exactly. Maybe for now, just do like a horizontal.
Yeah.
Or did I want to do it here?
What do you like for your cart summary approach? Do you like modals or like sliding out from the side?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, the sliding in from the side is quite nice, maybe. And then on mobile, it just is the whole screen.
Yep.
Is that how it works?
That's how I would imagine it. My default is sliding out from the side. It's just harder to do pull off with accessibility and stuff.
Right.
Modal is probably easier for accessibility, but I think modals are just kind of weird on mobile.
Okay, let's see if this works. Oh,
here we go.
Hallelujah. Clear cart, nice. I mean, look at that. Like that is just. Yeah. Like there's a good amount of like reducers and stuff, in the background that just take care of everything. So it's really, really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you also have right now that you're doing this for one-off items, right? And so you can easily add a buy now button and use checkout. Like there's a checkout single item.
Oh, yeah. So that would be on the product page itself, right? So I do have my checkout added there.
Yep.
But the
Well, you
single
can.
item thing only works for client only, right?
No, it should work. It should work. It's compatible with the session ID as well.
Yeah, it's just then there isn't really any benefit, right?
Yeah, there's what you have. If that's the thing, so some people reach out to me and ask if they should use shopping cart just for checking out a single item, and I would say normally say like no, it's easy enough to do it without that. However, you'll if you do use it, then you'll have the ability to expand into something
Yeah,
bigger.
yeah. Okay. Oh, it's just gonna need a sip of water.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking at checkout single item right now, and I think it's quite literally redirect to checkout. But
It
like
it just wraps redirect to checkout.
it, yeah. Let me look at it under the hood. Um, but it's for it. It does the process of adding, um, going to redirect to checkout with that one item. It doesn't take the rest of the cart. So if your cart had 10 items, but then you go and click on a buy now
Buy
button
10 now.
or buy 10 now or whatever. I'm talking about if you have different items. If you have three
Yeah.
products in the cart, but then you click buy 10 now or buy now on one of them, it goes straight to checkout with that item only. It doesn't take the rest of the cart with it.
Yeah, it means though, because it only takes the product ID,
Yep.
that it only works for client only.
Let me see.
So
It should work for both though. Let me take a look.
oh no, this is the type definition. Wait, where is it defined? Oh, components. Oh, here. Yeah, you see, it specifically sets client only mode.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be worth making that for a server side checkout.
No, not really. Yeah. I mean, for me, the problem is because I need to create the checkout session in the context of the connected account.
Yep.
So I have to go through the server because client only can't do that actually.
Is there anything you think Use Shopping Cart can do for Connect specifically?
Yeah, I think one thing is the merchant namespace. So like different.
Yeah, that's gonna be quite some architecture.
Yeah.
I would love to think that through with you sometime.
Yeah, we gotta think that through. That's true.
Yeah, that's not going to be because I'm thinking that there's possibilities of having sort of a global cart and then like prefixed sub carts and like I'm just thinking of all kinds of different variations of going through an experience like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's hook up the server side for this.
Mm-hmm.
So let me quickly look at how I've done this here. So what I do is a call to checkout session cart with the cart details. So API route. Let's have a look. Pages, API, checkout session, cart.
I also just thought of something with the way Use Shopping Cart is set up. No, actually, that's a dumb question. I'm just gonna throw it out there anyway. What I was thinking, it was like if two different sites are using Use Shopping Cart, would they accidentally have each other's cart stuff from local storage? But that's impossible because the local storage specifically is for that website.
Yeah.
But I just wonder if that could be possible ever.
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't think that can ever happen, but having something like cart prefix would kind of ensure it, you know?
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking about
Oh, my bad.
the validate card, because the thing is, so here validate card takes just inventory from a JSON, but now we have the inventory all in Stripe.
Yeah.
So, oh no, so we don't actually need to, because we just pass the product IDs. The price
So
IDs. No, we need to pass the price IDs. Right.
somebody actually just recently did this in the Discord, the U Shopping Cart Discord. But they
But they use payment intents, no?
Yeah, and they had like a whole different database thing. But basically what they did was they made that fetch request, and then they wrote something to make it have the structure validate cart items need,
Okay.
and then they passed it to validate cart items, and they said that it worked for like 5,000 products.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, good thing we're not paying the AWS bill on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, but so now let me think this through. So we just need a route. And maybe we just do a checkout route. Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, worst case, you'll have to kind of write your own validate thing.
No, I mean, the nice thing is, since the products are in Stripe, I don't actually need to validate them.
That
I
is
just
true.
need to pass the price ID to the line items. And if the line item doesn't actually exist, Stripe will just throw an error. So that's kind of the nice thing here. So maybe let's actually just...
So the merchants, just to make sure I understand, so through Stripe Connect, merchants will use their Stripe accounts to add products to their dashboard.
Correct.
Got it.
So if you can see that here, so my connected account, so this is the person that's connected to my platform, right?
Yep.
And I can actually view their dashboard as the connected account. And I can now see, okay, there's two products, and each product. So the Thor has 3 prices, and this one has 2 prices.
Got you. Cool.
And so now I'm just gonna copy this and modify that.
That's Jason Langsdorff's code.
Nice. It's all connected.
Yep.
So we don't need the validate stuff. Which API version am I using in the other? Yeah, okay, that's cool. We recently sliced a new API version, so I have to look into what changes were made there. So we get the cart items from the body. And cart items, maybe let's actually create a type for those, because they will be in this shape. Wait, where is it? No, my products. Is this my product list? This is the shape a cart item has, right?
Yes. I mean, as long as
it's an array of those, right?
of that kind of shape, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it has a SKU and a price, everything else like doesn't is really just for the rendering on the client side itself.
Sounds. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I just want to just be nice, have an idea of what's in there. That's a string. It's a number. Then that's a string. So what we can do is, because here request body is just type any, but what we can do is we can say as array of card item, and then now this is as we use it later down, we can then have the whole autocomplete stuff.
Yep.
Which is nice. So pay card auto allowed countries. Oh yeah, that's interesting. So what I actually did for the products is that you can set shipping countries as metadata.
Mm.
And so what I do is when you check out a product, I just check for that metadata and then set the shipping countries based on that.
Mm.
But if we have a mix of products in the cart, okay, I need to figure out how to do that. So maybe
that's quite a bit of architecting there.
That's where you kind of get to the limits of not having a database.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing right now, that like it's a rat race right now for CMSs in general, but like especially headless.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing that's dominating right now, or I don't know. I have a whole beef of with CMSs out there right now. But like,
yeah,
that's a rant for another day.
Oh wait, actually I need to okay, card items. I actually need, because I need to send more than just the card items. So just do this, and then I could probably destructure it. Yeah, let's actually do that. Sorry, I'm just going down the rabbit hole. Wait, so can I do this and then type my items? I guess so. Cannot read it. Oh no, that's just because it's down here. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, so I can do this. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I can define.
Oh.
I can define it while destructuring it.
Wow.
Because apart from the card items, I also need the merchant. And then the merchant is just the string. I need to create the checkout session in the context of the merchant.
Wait, how did it know to define? So you defined it while you were destructuring, but
so yeah, so the first one is here destructuring it, and then this is the type definition.
Yep.
Here. Yeah. And then because request.body is of type any, we can basically cast it to anything, so to speak.
Okay.
Okay. And so now what we can do, we just need to figure out the shape of line items. So const line items, and we say that's of type checkout session. Oh no, checkout session create params line item and an array of that equals, and now we just got to figure out what that is. So maybe actually look at the docs at this point.
Sorry, I cannot stop yawning over here.
Yeah, so we should be, we're running over the hour quite a bit. I think we do like 15 more minutes.
Sure.
And then let's hope we have the checkout session in place then.
Yeah.
Let's just see. Okay. No, I think I actually want to look at the API reference. No, I mean, that's fine. Let's look at this one. Okay, let's have a look. So, create products and prices up front. That's what we've done. And then we just pass in the price, which is our SKU ID, the quantity. Oh, do we have a quantity? Oh, I think we do, right?
Everything that gets added into through add item, you get a
So
quantity.
here, right? Quantity is a number.
Yeah.
Nice.
And instead of, okay, so for price as well, there's actually another thing called value, which is a number. And so that's oh wait, you're using client side.
We're just using the so we just pass the price ID as the SKU.
No, I know. Yeah. So this gets a little confusing. There's like literally, if you go to the use shopping cart docs right now, and then go to add item, you'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see. Yeah. Hold on.
Where am I?
If you go to like the actual doc site, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you click on add item,
yeah.
So this gets a little weird, but if you scroll down and you see the cart on the right, you'll see that there's value of 800. Price is the actual price of
it's the unit price, basically.
Yeah. And so I guess it doesn't matter because you can multiply the quantity by price to get value, but the value is already there for you.
Yeah, no, Stripe actually calculates that. So the only thing we pass is the SKU as the price and then the quantity.
Because you're doing client side, right?
No, server side, but with the products.
Server side with the product. Okay.
With the products predefined here.
Got you.
So we only pass the price ID, and then Stripe has all the pricing information. So we just map this here. We now have an item, and then we return this shape. This shape.
It's confusing because you're doing client side. You're using checkout session, checkout mode, but you're still using the serverless function.
Yeah.
Got you.
Well, sorry, I'm using server side. mode, but I'm still using the products in Stripe. Yeah.
See, that's how confused I am.
Yeah. It's yeah. I mean, probably once we have the whole database in place and we don't actually need to use Stripe as the product CMS anymore, it might get less confusing. But yeah, for the time being. So this is item dot skew, and then this is item dot quantity. All right, and so now should have our line items. No complaints. That's pretty nice.
I just
so you actually process stuff.
I just randomly thought of something that you probably you're just not going to care about until way later.
Okay.
But what if somebody wanted to do like affiliate links, right? Like there's these sick Thor stickers, but I want to make money off of helping you sell your stickers. Like, does Stripe have a thing for that?
No, the whole affiliate thing is a bit sketchy. Yeah, because it's sort of difficult to define the value as part of the transactions. Like, you could theoretically model it via Connect, but then
it's not like you have a legitimate.
Do you actually get cash when you do affiliate things? Do you get cash, or what do you get?
Yeah, like so for example, Podia, right? If you launch the store on Podia, you can give random people the ability to get their own personal links to sell your ebook or something. And then well, the experience I've seen so far is I type in my email for my PayPal account, and then once I make sales through the link, then I guess the money gets sent from the Podia. Podia does like a webhook or a Zapier or something and sends money to your
PayPal.
Yeah,
I mean, I imagine there's a whole swath of regulatory problems with that, at least on a global scale. Because that's actually a nice way of like money laundering and money transmission, and
let's stop this conversation right now.
So that's a bit of a challenge. Okay, merchant. Let me see. So we want to create this checkout session params in the context of, so we can pass Stripe account here, which is just our merchant. And then we actually want to go back to just the merchant page. So we just say that's the checkout session ID. And let's just say success. Now end session. Okay. Right, I think that should be all our function needs. And so now we need to send the request with what do we need to send? The card items and the merchant. Okay. Now the only problem I have, and so we haven't gotten to this, I will have to do this manually, because right now we're passing the product ID as the SKU, but we actually need to pass the price ID. But so currently on the merchant page, I only have the product data, not the price data. So, the refactor I mentioned earlier, where I have to instead get all the prices and then group them by products. But I think I'm going to do that off stream later.
Yeah.
And what I'm gonna do now is just hard code a price.
Yep. Yeah, it's weird. I guess I understand the way Stripe has their, like, the relationships between products and prices and all that. It's designed for lots and lots and lots of products. It's very scalable, but it's not as simple as you would imagine.
Yeah, I mean it's also not really built as like a product management system.
Right.
So that's sort of the like, the blurry line of like, okay, how much, like, should you actually have all your products in Stripe, or yes or no, or it's a bit of a blurry line at the
Yeah,
moment. Um,
and that's
but
the kind of.
let's just try to hook this up to just see that we can get a
Yep.
checkout session going, and then I can clean things up at a later point in time. So we have, where's our cart summary? There it is. Oh, we have so much open. So from our use state, we get the cart details, which are
Mm-hmm.
actually typed as well, which is really nice. I think, yeah. And we have the redirect to checkout. So what we need to do is we need to create our checkout session, which we do. Actually, if we I think I had a helper for the post request. Just this one. I don't need all of this, do I? To make like a post request with fetch. Do I need all of this?
Um, I don't know if you.
Probably not, but like.
That looks kind of bare bones to me.
Yeah, it's just like, do I need all the headers and all the.
Oh yeah. No, probably not.
Probably not, but I mean,
Yeah.
let's see if I just add this to the utils. Just gonna add it to the Stripe helpers for now. And then I can just pass the URL.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So let's say the URL is API slash, what did we make it? Checkout. That looks about right. And then the data, we need the merchant.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first we need the cart details. Oh, but the cart details, I called them cart items, right? So cart details, and then just the merchant. Okay. And then this should be the same. Response. Oh, yeah, we need to await. Await. Okay. That was a lot of hooking things up, so I have no idea if this will work. But I mean, we might as well try.
Fingers crossed.
So the card is cleared at the moment. Do I need to restart my... let's try without and see what happens. So let's add 2 Thor stickers. Check out. Okay, that doesn't look good.
Let's check the.
The network. Yeah. Oh,
You forgot.
I forgot the. Was that in the products list?
Wait, I thought you did that. How were you able to add to the cart if it's saying that you forgot to?
Oh
add?
no! Okay, this must have been an old. Okay,
Okay.
let's see.
Yeah. provide line items.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think because the root didn't exist, I actually need to restart
Okay.
because we created a new API root.
It's definitely gonna work now.
I'm never sure, like what do I need? Like at what point do I need to restart the server versus not?
Yeah.
But so you see now we have the card is still there.
Yep.
Check out. Okay, we still have a 500.
Uh-oh.
Wait, did I? Okay, let's see. Network. API checkout. Is that not what I call it? What did I call it?
Is there anything more specific? Like it said 500 error, but I haven't
Yeah,
seen.
but there's no error here.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Oh, wait a second. Are you returning? Wait. I thought you were. Are you returning 500, or you were just doing that? That was that. Okay, yeah. That's for the actual error.
Oh wait, I'm returning 500. Why am I returning 500?
Well, I mean, it's for. Yeah. Cart items dot map is not a function.
Okay. Wait. This shouldn't be a 500, should it?
No, I mean, like.
Although it is kind of true.
Right, like, like this is the weird.
Card
It's not wrong.
map is not a function. Okay, let's console log. Come on, we can do this. 3 minutes.
Yeah, isn't that
try? Wait.
request.method?
Body, right? That should be it. Okay, let's see what card items actually is. I mean, I did send the card items though didn't I? Oh wait, why is it not an array?
Oh, that's right. It's not an array.
Oh,
Yeah, that
it's an object.
yes. And so it needs to, so what validate cart items did was turn things into an array.
Yes.
So you can probably use a for loop that's inside validate cart items.
Wait, I
don't know if you can actually use validate cart items itself.
Yeah, no. But
wait a second. You're passing the object. You're passing cart details to this request, right?
Yeah. But what I need to do is.
So validate cart items might actually work if that's the case.
No, because I don't have the inventory source. So I think I just need to map over. Let me see. Just do like a key off instead of a map,
So, yeah. So then there might be use in a function for use shopping cart that does the validate cart item stuff, but without validating, just turning things into line items.
Yeah. So I think what I do is object dot keys. Is it like this?
I'm looking at validate card items.
Object dot keys, and then this is the key, and then what we do is card item key. So that should work. Does that work? Fingers crossed. Check out. No. Do not want. Oh.
When using prices? Mode?
Wait. Why did it not? Interesting. Wait, so how does it work?
Wait a second. Is that an error for used shopping cart or from Stripe?
That is a Stripe error.
So mode would be payment.
I believe so. But didn't I copy
Yeah,
it from?
that's right, because prices can either be subscriptions or one-off products, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I copied it from here. So like that would mean that this example is broken, huh?
Maybe it's different. Well, then the other thing that doesn't make sense is the fact that you're referring to products that are already created.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, I need to look into that.
Or maybe that's part of the new API thing.
Where is it? Mode. Payment setup subscription. Okay. Jesus, I can't type anymore. We really need to. This really need to work. Oh, Jesus.
Just auto completing anything and
Okay.
everything.
Right. 3 times the charm, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, hallelujah.
Hey,
2 items. Okay, nice. And okay, so we need to fix that, but okay.
Cool.
Right. So I think this is where we'll stop. I'll create a PR for this episode, and then you can have a look
Sure.
at those. Everyone else as well. I have this all on GitHub, so I'm gonna open a PR there. Yeah. Wow. Okay. A lot to think about.
Yeah, so much. Like the whole from handling the different carts, which would probably need the cart prefixes.
Yeah, I think. Did you create an issue for that already? I think that's something we should.
I wrote it down, but I'm gonna open up that issue right now.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome.
So cart prefix, and then something way smaller, but perhaps just having a util function for turning cart items into line items.
Into line items if you have the products in Stripe.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I haven't actually done anything for this library in a very long time. So I still have to do the load cart stuff and the event trigger functions. So wait, what was that first one we talked about? Cart prefix.
Yes, like a namespace scope or something like that. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I think let's take that offline.
Yeah,
we can discuss on the issues, but yeah, I think we learned a lot.
I definitely learned a lot. I learned a lot about TypeScript too. I still.
That's. I'm happy about that. Yeah, it has some nice stuff. But yeah, also just using things in the context of Connect makes things a lot more complicated.
Definitely.
But yeah, it's nice. Actually, should we never completed the payment, right? Okay, maybe let's do that as a last
424242.
as a last action.
Yeah.
Let's actually make the payment. I do have my oh yeah.
Wait, is this live? Oh, it's test mode. Okay.
no, yeah, that's test mode. And Fran, I actually don't know. Do these need to be valid? And then 1, 2, 3.
Hey,
yay!
Fake credit cards.
And yeah, what we haven't implemented yet is the clearing of the cart when we return back. So that's something I need to add as well.
I
But
I feel like that should be a util function in the library as well.
I mean, you have the clear card, right?
Yeah, actually, yes.
The thing is that you can't just assume that when you go to the checkout, you
Yeah.
can't clear the card because you can't assume that checkout will be successful.
Yeah.
So I think the library does as much as can be
So I think
expected.
what I do now for some other side stuff, I have a thank you page, and that is where clear cart secretly gets called.
Yeah. What I'm going to do is, so here I have the success param,
Oh,
and I'm just going to use the use router to check if it's success, and then do like a use effect with the success to clear the cart or something like that.
that's so much better than what I had.
Well, the success page I think is kind of the same idea, right? It's just
Yeah.
I'm going to do like a success toast or something.
Yep.
So I don't need a separate page. It's just laziness.
Yeah. Everything I do is because I'm lazy.
Yeah. But so, yeah, the payment worked. We can see it here.
Mhm.
It happened at, which time zone is this? I think UTC.
Oh.
Yeah, hopefully everyone in Europe is having a good night's sleep at the moment.
Yeah. I'm actually
But yeah,
dying for sleep.
we get our 2 stickers. Yeah. And so on that note, thanks so much, Nick, for
Thank
joining us
you.
today. And yeah, excited to work on some of the stuff we figured out today.
Yeah, I want to jump on your next stream and just kind of, it's exciting to see this whole thing happening. You're making a lot of good progress in such short time. So
Yeah, I'm hoping that like 3 weeks time to launch the MVP.
wow, that's fast. You just started 2 weeks ago, or
I
not
think
even
three
like
3 weeks ago. We're
3
actually
weeks
on
ago. Yeah.
episode 5, so this is
Wow,
week 3. Yeah,
awesome. Well,
yeah, but I mean, it's basically been like 2 days a week for like maybe 2 hours
yeah,
per
that's
day.
amazing.
So, but then again, I mean, I have like 5 years of experience working at Stripe. So
Right.
yeah,
All
it
right, man.
accumulates. Awesome. Thanks a million again for joining. And send me your address. I'll send you the sticker for Sammy, what's his name?
Sevi.
Oh, Sevi. Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he's gonna be excited about that. He loves
Awesome.
Marvel superheroes.
It's brilliant. Okay. Thanks a million again, Nick, and have a good night.
Yeah, have a good